Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I'm Death from Above. Today we have a Legendary Max video for you on the Haakon's Hatchet. This is the Iron Banner auto rifle from the Taken King. Now, I recently did a shootout video where I had 3 of these Haakon's Hatchet, and I took them into some PvP, and I had a shootout. I picked out which one I liked the best. I ended up with this one. So, we're going to talk about the Haakon's Hatchet, look at the talents I have on mine, and we will go over things. So, let me talk about the stats. So the Haakon's Hatchet is a medium rate of fire, medium impact auto rifle that borderlines on the high rate of fire, low impact. It's got a lot more impact than, say, something like the Doctrine of Passing, but the mag is a lot smaller, so it fires a little slower. Rate of fire is actually 88, and we're going to compare it to the Doctrine of Passing since that's a pretty notable auto rifle in this same era. Doctrine of Passing's rate of fire is 100, Haakon's Hatchet is 88. Impact on the Hatchet, though, is 8, whereas the Doctrine is 2, so it's got 4 times the impact, but a lower rate of fire. Range is 23, whereas the Doctrine is 15, so it has better range. Stability is 50, 42 on the Doctrine, so it's about the same stability as the Doctrine. Reload, 66, whereas the Doctrine reloads at 78, so a little slower reload for the slower rate of fire. Aim assist is 79, which is higher than the Doctrine of Passing, 66. Equip speed of 80, which is faster than the Doctrine at 59. Recoil direction is 50 and zoom is 15. So, all in all, it's a slower rate of fire auto rifle than something like the Doctrine of Passing, but it hits harder and it has some better secondary stats. So I actually really enjoy this auto rifle. After the shootout, I've been using it. I like it. I was surprised with the perks that I chose on the one that I ended up with. I thought I would go with the vendor version, and I actually ended up with this one. So I have dismantled the other 2, so this is the only one I've got. So let's take a look at it. It reads, an auto-fire weapon forged in fire by the Lords of the Iron Banner. Went over the stats. Mag is 36. Mine's a 282 attack because I haven't infused anything to it. This is how it dropped. It's probably how it's going to stay. My Trials and Iron Banner guns, well, I don't know. I might use this one in Iron Banner, so I might infuse it up. We'll see, but it is kinetic, it is infusible. It has the red dot OES sight, which I use the most. It also has the quick draw IS. It's a pretty cool sight. I enjoy this sight too. This one has a little bit more stability and range. I prefer that. And then we have the focus lens, which will give you even more range. But I don't like being locked into that scope. So I like using the red dot OES. Then for talents, I have persistence, hand loaded, hand laid stock, rifled barrel, and surrounded. I like pairing persistence with hand-laid stock. Gives me that great stability that on this auto rifle, if you're watching the game footage right now, is very, very stable at range. I really, really like it. It's more stable than the counterbalance version that I have. Now, it does move around just a little bit left and right, but once persistent kicks in after the first couple of rounds, it's so laser-like, it's not even funny, especially with hand-laid stock. It just makes it awesome. And if you ever feel like going for range, rifled barrel's there to triple the range. And surrounded, so this weapon gains bonus damage when 3 or more enemies are in close proximity. I don't ever notice this happening, but in PvE, I'm sure it was going off because I fought a bunch of dudes doing the daily with this weapon to get some footage, and there was definitely more than 3 around me at some point. So I was probably getting surrounded to proc occasionally, and I just didn't notice it because when you got 3 or more enemies around you in close proximity, you're focused on fighting them, not on looking to see if your talents are active on your weapons. So let's go to gameplay. We'll talk about the weapons performance. We're going to go over PvE and PvP performance because I know you're excited about some PvP gameplay. So right now we're going to go over PvE performance, talk about how it performed. I really liked it. I love auto rifles in PvE. They're the spray and play and spray and pray or whatever you want to call it. They're the type that you go into the daily mission and just hammer the trigger. Don't worry about reloading until you get to the end of the mag. You're not concerned about precision. You just want to shoot stuff, and you want to shoot it a lot. So I really enjoy this type of gun. This is one of my favorite auto rifles so far in the Taken King. It's got the right amount of impact and rate of fire. It's got good talents. I'm really enjoying it. So for PvE, it gets a solid B+. It's not the top of the pack, but it's definitely a fun gun in PvE. I like it. So if you guys have one and you haven't tried it out, go try it out. It's worth it. So now, PvP performance. This is where this one really surprised me and kind of shined compared to the other Haakon's Hatchets that I had and compared to other auto rifles that I have. The perk setup that I've got with persistence and the hand-laid stock and the surrounded make a lot of fun for 6v6s. 3v3s, you might want to go with something a little bit more precision oriented, but for 6v6 playlists or Rumble, it's great. I love it, and that's mostly what I play. I don't do a lot of 3v3 unless it's the daily or trials on the odd moment. So it's a multi-enemy weapon that I really enjoy using. It's a low-stress gun. I like low-stress guns. I'd call this a fun gun in PvP. I give it an A- for sure. So it's definitely a low-stress, fun gun. I like using it. So all in all, I'd give it probably an A-, B+ level of performance. Really enjoyable. Definitely a fun gun. I liked using it. So what do you guys think? Do you have a Haakon's Hatchet? Are you looking forward to the Iron Banner coming back in about a week and a half? Are you going to dust off some guns and go shoot some mans? So if you are, let me know. Let me know what you got on your Haakon's Hatchet and what other guns you want me to take a look at. I'm always open to comments. That's usually how I go for the next Max video, as I find out what people want me to do, what guns they're interested in, and I'll go on to that one. So leave a comment below. If I've got the video, I'll throw it up there on your comment. If I don't have the video, I'll probably get it up soon. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I say that every time, and I really do mean it every time. So thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. It helps me know that you like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Lets me know that you love the mouth sounds that I'm making and the visuals that I am portraying. So I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Death from Above, and I will see you later. See you. Bye.